Hello students. Welcome back to our second session of AWS Certified Solutions Architecture video series. Today, we will talk about following topics. 1. What is AWS? 2. AWS, regions and availability zones. 3. AWS, the market leader. Amazon Web Services is cloud computing platform from Amazon.com. AWS launched in 2006 from the internal infrastructure that Amazon.com built to handle its online retail operations. AWS provides a wide array of cloud services. AWS was one of the first companies to introduce a pay-as-you-go cloud computing model that scales to provide users with compute, storage or throughput as needed. These are most popular services provided by AWS. Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud, EC2, Amazon Simple Storage Service, S3, Amazon Virtual Private Cloud, VPC, Amazon Relational Database Services, RDS, and Amazon AWS Beanstalk. An AWS region is a geographical location with a collection of availability zones mapped to physical data centers in that region. Every region is physically isolated from and independent of every other region in terms of location, power, etc. AWS implements regions because of two reasons. 1. It's quite straightforward that resources geographically close to the client are served faster. Means if you are building application for audience of USA, you should deploy your application at USA region, so people of USA can access your application faster with lower latency. 2. This level of isolation is critical for workloads with government or company compliance requirements, where guarantees must be made that user data does not leave a particular geographic region. Currently, AWS has about 17 regions available, 3 of them in US and the others spread over Europe, Asia Pacific, and South America. Now we see a video in which we will log into AWS account and we will see currently set region and available regions. To check how many regions are available in AWS, we need to log in AWS Console. Once you logged into AWS Console, at upper right corner, you will find currently set region. In our case, Mumbai is current region. When we click on region name, we will get list of available region. To set particular region as current region, just click on it. Welcome back. Now let's talk about availability zone. An availability zone is a logical data center within a region, in which AWS customers can deploy their resources. Each zone in a region has redundant and separate power, networking and connectivity, so if one availability zone in the region goes down, it will not affect another availability zone. Each availability zone contains one or more physical data centers, connected to each other over redundant high-speed private network links. Same way all zones in a region communicate with each other over redundant private network links. Amazon operates state-of-the-art, highly available data centers. Although rare failures can occur, that affects the availability of resources that are in the same availability zone. If you host all your resources in a single availability zone that is affected by such failure, none of your resources would be available. For high availability or fault tolerance, always deploy Resource in multiple availability zones. Availability zones offer AWS customers an easier and more effective way to design and operate applications and databases, making them more highly available, fault-tolerant, and scalable than traditional on-premises data center infrastructures. These are the reasons AWS is the market leader. 1. Easy to use. AWS is designed to allow software vendors to quickly and securely host applications. Whether an existing application or a new SaaS-based application, you can use the AWS Management Console, or well-documented web services APIs, to access AWS's application hosting platform easily and deploy an application quickly. 2. Flexible. AWS enables you to select the operating system, programming language, web application platform, database, and other services you need. With AWS, you receive a virtual environment that lets you load the software and services your application requires. This eases the migration process for existing applications while preserving options for building new solutions. Three. Cost-effective. You pay only for the compute power, storage, and other resources you use, with no long-term contracts or upfront commitments. 4. Reliable. With AWS, you take advantage of a scalable, reliable, and secure global computing infrastructure, the virtual backbone of Amazon.com's multi-billion-dollar online business, that has been honed for over a decade. 5. Scalable and high performance. Using AWS tools like auto-scaling and elastic load balancing, your application can scale up or down based on demand. Backed by Amazon's massive infrastructure, you have access to compute and storage resources when you need them. 6. Secure. AWS utilizes an end-to-end approach to secure and harden their infrastructure, including physical, operational, and software measures.